Research outputs come in a variety of shapes and sizes, and can include code and software, images and interviews, music or exhibitions, posters, websites, apps. There is an endless list, really. Research outputs, or data, are anything that underlies the primary findings of a research project or program, and in this video they are collectively referred to as data. Data intensification is transforming research in all sorts of ways across all disciplines, but also brings a host of new and sometimes contradictory challenges. New and rapidly changing technologies, platforms, and data infrastructures offer huge potential for the analysis and sharing of data, but can also be overwhelming and difficult to navigate for researchers and infrastructure staff alike. Funders are calling for fair and open data and are requesting detailed data management plans, often as a first project deliverable. Researcher-led efforts in various disciplines have led to new expectations in terms of reproducibility and the availability of underlying data or code, and these are increasingly reflected in the minimum submission requirements by publishers and journals. The GDPR and related health research regulations have raised the standards required for the secure and appropriate management of data generated through human-focused research. The implementation of the EU's Open Data Directive will mean significant changes in the requirements for public bodies with regard to the availability of their data. The increasing complexity is recognised in the European and national codes of research conduct, which put data management at the heart of research integrity and the quality and trustworthiness of the research outputs across all disciplines. Successive reports have highlighted a significant resources and infrastructure gap in terms of core intermediary expertise. Baron Mons from the European Open Science Cloud High-Level Expert Group suggests that 5% of research budgets should be spent on data stewardship and estimates that to operate and sustain the EOSC, 500,000 skilled data experts are required within the next decade. Data stewardship is an ongoing process, which can involve the use, evaluation, storage, archiving and deletion of data in line with funder, institutional and disciplinary policies, and measures to ensure the quality, integrity, reusability and reproducibility of the resultant data. It is a collective endeavour, and is likely to involve individuals across a range of roles across a unit or organisation. It is suggested that data stewardship activities can be divided into three categories: policy, strategy and coordination, generic advisory activities, and embedded operational discipline-specific support. But those involved can often find themselves working across categories to support research and research data, acting as a bridge between services and researchers. Aspects of data stewardship can and are incorporated into existing roles such as researchers, system administrators, research software engineers, technicians, lab managers, librarians, research assistants, project managers, statisticians, data analysts, and research support officers, to name but a few. It is reasonable to assume that a significant amount of data stewardship is happening in UCC, but this may not be formally recognised in the roles and responsibilities of those who are carrying it out. Data stewards can come in from a range of backgrounds and are influenced by the needs of the unit, discipline and data. Currently we know very little about data stewardship activities in UCC, who fulfills them and if there are gaps, what those gaps are. We in the library have seen an increase in demand for research data management support and data stewardship services and provide support through the Research Data Service. And discipline-specific support for medicine and health can be found in the Clinical Research Facility Cork. Activities in the wider research landscape suggest that the ask of researchers and the need for data stewardship will only increase. Ignoring this need for data stewardship and the new requirements from national funders and the EU could impact the competitiveness of UCC's funding applications and the reach and impact of our outputs. So on that basis, we want to assess the need for data stewardship within UCC by identifying data stewardship activities currently being carried out. We hope this will help us gain a better understanding of where the needs are being met and key roles involved, identify core gaps in skills and resources, and work out where the Research Data Service fits with related roles and services. By understanding the range of activities a data steward may be tasked with at UCC, we can begin developing a profile of data stewardship to meet the needs of UCC research data. This also gives us a starting point for a data stewardship network for support, skill sharing and training. and provide a solid evidence base to inform the model UCC should adopt in meeting its future research data needs. If you are currently minding the data, or if you are involved in research in any capacity, part of a department, project or centre with data stewardship needs, please complete our survey. Thank you for listening.